Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my videos. Now for the next couple of days or maybe even weeks, I am gonna try and attempt to make this garage as perfect as possible. Now me and my family moved in here back in 2007 and we basically found the house empty. There wasn't really that much either in the garage or in the house, but I've been spending a lot of time in the garage and I just want to make it and adjust it to my best liking. Now obviously, this isn't my garage, so I did ask my dad permission. Papá, si estás haciendo esto, gracias por dejarme usar el garage. But with that being said, when we moved into this house, my dad decided to start just putting things up there that he thought he was gonna later need in life. But ever since he started putting things up there, they have never come back down. And it's been like that now for 14 years. He keeps putting things up there and he doesn't bring them back down. So at this point, I'm pretty sure that everything that's up there is trash. Now my intentions are to basically bring every single thing that's up there down and basically throw it away. I know that all that space that's up there I can use for something else. I don't know what he's gonna need just yet, so everything that I do bring down, I am gonna pile it up in a certain spot in my yard. Now what I plan on putting up there is gonna be my car parts. Now as you guys can see, there's all of these car part boxes, these buckets. There's just a lot of things around the garage that can go up there because that space we're not using. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I have my workbench over there and I also want to take that to the dump. It was made by the previous owner and it's just been there ever since, but it's just really old and it's not as useful as it probably was when it was brand new. So I figured since we're gonna do a couple trips and take all of that to the dump, I might as well just take that desk with me. And those kind of things you can't just leave outside of your house. You got to take them to the dump and then they take care of the rest. But they charge like $20 a trip. Sometimes even like it depends on what load you got. Sometimes it's free. But not only that, I do have an electrician coming and he needs to put some kind of tubing around the garage. So because of that, he needs this whole garage to be clear out. So I figured since again I'm gonna be taking all of that down, I can start putting some of the things here over there. Now for all of you guys that don't know, this is my 2004 Subaru WRX STI. I am currently repainting it, but I'm doing all of the process with a 1-gallon compressor, which is slowing me down so much. And I tried doing it with a couple panels, as you guys can see here, but because I was doing it with the 1-gallon compressor, I didn't get the results I wanted. I told myself I was gonna redo this again. This is a learning process, so I figured that I'll just do mistakes and learn from them. And so far we're doing pretty good. I'm learning a lot about compressed air and how it works, how to actually use it, because I plan on getting a bigger compressor. But because the compressor that I want requires 240 volts and all of the outlets in my garage only have 120, I gotta have an electrician come and work on this. So again, because he's coming, I gotta rearrange a lot of stuff in the garage. So I figure I might as well go ahead and take care of that. Again, there's just a lot of stuff up there. I'm not quite sure what is up there, but my dad just has a lot of stuff up there. So, you know, I'm actually pretty excited to do this because I'm gonna have a lot of workspace in the garage. I'm not gonna lie, I have a pretty decent garage. There's a lot of things that I still want to do. There's a lot of projects that I still want to try. Before we do any of that, I need a compressor and I need a good workspace. So I'm gonna start bringing those stuff done right now and then let's see what we find. There's so much crap. found this pool that's been up there for years. Right now we just got everything that was up there down. It's all over the place, but we're gonna assemble it in a bit. Let me show you guys how it looks. So as you guys can see, everything is empty. The only thing that's up here is my exhaust. But there's a lot of dust and debris, so I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum all of this. I was gonna use my compressor and just blow everything, but it's all gonna fall in my engine bay and then around my parts, my toolbox, so I'd rather just vacuum it. I'm gonna use that bad boy right there. I ended up just hanging my vacuum to a hook to vacuum all of the dust that was up there. So I was taking everything out and then putting it over there nice and neatly, but I ended up just starting to drop everything, and then, well, now we have everything on the floor. So, but yeah, I ended up removing 2 boards that were up there. One went like across there, and then another one went right here. That's gonna be the board that went right here. I just deleted it because I want to be able to put stuff all around in that area. It's kind of like a U, so I am able to go in and then look around and then see what I actually need. That's just gonna help me keep the garage a little bit more organized. I was waiting for my girlfriend to get here, so I ended up getting a little bit more time to clean up the garage. And I was actually able to remove a lot of the stuff that was on the ground, and I ended up putting it in the pile that I got back there. But this is what the garage looks like right now. I was able to get enough space to put this table. All the stuff that I'm not throwing away, I'm gonna sit on this table, and then all of the stuff that is gonna be thrown out, I'm just gonna start taking it out. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up and moved around in order for this garage to be as perfect as possible. Whatever I don't get done, I'm just gonna leave it for tomorrow.
The next day.
Guess what I got? I got the boxes, boys. I don't know if I should call that the roof or attic, so I'm just gonna call it the attic. Since we got all that available space, I want to start using it. So I do plan on taking everything that's on that side of the garage and putting it up here. It's just some old boxes, a couple bumpers, and then just fishing gear. But before I do that, I first gotta take care of all the mess that we got going on here. I got all of my tools set up in this counter that I gotta put away in the toolbox, and then I got all of the trash on the floor. But we're just about getting ready to start putting things up there. The only thing that I needed was some cardboard boxes. Now I have a lot of trash here, and I'm gonna take it all to the dump. I don't want it to be like a big hustle throwing it out when I do take it to the dump. So I figured I could just put it all in cardboard boxes, and then it'll be easier for me to just throw the whole box out. So it's just an easier way for me to transport it to the dump. I already got all of the cardboard boxes that I'm gonna need to put all of the trash in there. Everything that's on the floor has to be put in boxes, because a lot of that stuff I'm not gonna be able to just lift. I gotta drag. So I do need the space here first. But hopefully by the end of today's video, we got all of our car parts up there. And then as soon as all of that's up there, I'm still debating if I should take this thing out in this video or not. The only reason I'm saying that is because I don't know if I have enough time, and I just want to be able to record all of this. It is gonna have to get done eventually, so I don't know if I should do that today or not. But yeah, guys, I do want a new workbench. So if you guys got any recommendations of a good workbench, bang my line.
A few moments later.
All of the tools are now back inside the toolbox. Yeah, this is all organized. Really happy with how it looks. This is my special section. Johnny Isai, if you guys are watching this, try keeping it like this. So now that the counter is clean, I can finally start organizing the trash. We got this whole counter cleared up. So planning on putting the cardboard boxes here. And then from there, I'm just gonna start adding stuff on there. I'm gonna label them because where I'm gonna dump all of this out, they do want you to throw certain things in certain places. So I just wanna put the boxes here and then organize all of the trash. Alright, so everything is finally in box and it's put away now. As you guys can see, we have the whole counter cleared out, and then we also got all the floor nice and clean. So now the next thing we're gonna take care of is we're gonna start putting everything that's on this side of the garage up there. Let me get my ladder and show you guys. By the way, this Evo is probably gonna be up and running pretty soon. This is a Evo 10. My brother blew the engine on this, so he is currently getting a new one. And then the STI is over here. These are both of my oldest brother cars. They're both currently down, but they're soon to be back up and running. Let me get my ladder though. Alright, so again, everything that's over there is going up here. So this section right here is what I'm gonna use to put stuff that I'm gonna get down more than they're gonna stay up here. I plan on putting the heavier boxes on this side. Heavy stuff go here, stuff I'm gonna use goes here, and then that's just extra room to put extra stuff. So let me show you guys really quick what we're working with. We got 2 boxes, we got 2 rear bumpers, we got some 12-inch subs. I don't know what's wrong with them, they're kind of broken, so I'm not gonna throw them away because they're not mine, but they're still going up there. Let's go ahead and take care of that next. Alright, so it is now the next day and we are gonna continue cleaning up. Yesterday I was able to actually move a lot of stuff around and just clear up a lot of space in general. I ended up putting my parents' party tables over here. That way whenever they need to get them, they can easily access them, and then they don't gotta come all the way over here to my workspace. I already went ahead and put everything that needed to be up there. So all of the space is already being used. So the only thing that we got left is to get rid of everything that's here. None of this is gonna go up there. This is either gonna be trash or I'm gonna rearrange somewhere in the garage, and that is what I'm gonna do next. Alright, so I went ahead and moved everything out of the way, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So as you guys can see, this whole section is now cleared out. I still gotta move the compressor so that I can sweep this whole section right here, but it's basically done, guys. All I gotta do is buy my workbench and I can go ahead and just put it on. But I'm gonna leave this space empty for now because I might pile it up with trash. That way when I bring the truck in, it can just be picked up from here and taken out. So I'm just gonna give this a quick sweep and then I'll give you guys a quick update. Alright, this whole section is officially cleared out. As you guys can see, it is completely empty and clean. So The workbench is gonna go in this section right here. But before I get the new workbench, I gotta get rid of this one. Now there's a lot of stuff in here that I gotta put away in boxes. That's why I have them over there. But I'm gonna do that in next week's video. I ran out of time today, so I won't be able to take care of that. I can't wait for this garage to be done and complete. That way I can just start working on the Subi and just... I want to get this car done, but I need to do all of this before I can even start working on the car. Right now I was only able to clear this section out, which is what I really wanted to do. With that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out.